Alright guys, we are back with another episode of Kuroko no Basket. We have episode 8 here up and ready to go. So last episode we finished that match against Papa. We didn't finish, but we watched a match against what's his name? I'm already forgetting, and it was literally like 2 days ago that I watched. The other Miracle member, Midorima. I'm gonna say Midorima. So, Midorima, I know that's like a very, American-Canadian way of saying it, Midorima. You know, we learned about him. He's obviously going to be a pain in the ass to go up against in the future. And we learned that he's actually the second person we're going up against in a day. So we have to prepare and practice, get ourselves ready physically and mentally to play 2 big matches because it's against 2 big, powerhouse schools. You know, one of them, at least one of them has a Miracle member on him. I think the other one will too, but yeah, so that's the fun part. Yeah, so I don't know if this episode, if we're just going up against another random team or if we're just doing another compilation video of getting speeding through it. Who knows? I'm excited to get right into it. So let's do that. Let's hop right in and see what happens. Let's go. Bow, bow, bow. So majestic. So majestic. I wonder if that intro is going to be the whole series, bro. Exactly. So you play Midorima. How naive your thinking is. Honestly, that's kind of rich coming from the guy who believes in horoscopes and stuff. I don't want to insult anybody. I know I've been through this. I'm not trying to insult anybody who is into horoscopes who believes in that stuff. I don't personally believe in it, for sure. But it's kind of weird how he's I'm going to show you how naive your thinking is when this guy literally believes in how something can predict the future or how the future plays out. Who has good luck, who has bad luck. It's that. It really, I don't think that that's a factual way of thinking, man. A logical way. It's kind of rich that he's the one being oh, you're so naive. Okay, man, sure. I'm probably, he's probably talking about how, I don't know, Kuroko's thinking, oh, you can't, just because in the past you won, you're not gonna be able to, it doesn't mean that you guys are definitely gonna beat us that badly again. And in a way, I see where Midorima is coming from. In saying yeah, in the past, we have they got shown up. Our team has gotten shown up before. So when you think of I don't know, I guess mathematics and shit, yeah, maybe the chance, the likelihood of it happening again is fairly high, but it's you're not just you can't just say it's gonna happen. If you don't think so, you're naive. You can't just say that because it's a whole different scenario right now. I don't know. I think Midorima himself is a little bit naive in his way of thinking. Right to the food. That's right. And it's all kagami. More than usual. Bro, that's pretty light for him, man. Have you seen the amount of burgers he eats? Okay. Sorry, gotta keep the muscles growing though. Overanalyzing. Fair. She is a very analytical person, literally. So you can expect she's going to do a lot of studying. Well, at least he admits it. It's no, I got nothing. That's kind of sad, actually. Sorry, Midorima. Special practices. Best defense. I was gonna say it very much looks like Ball Guy's defense, especially. Yeah, he seems to pop up out of everywhere, man. Stopped Kisei. Oh. I guess that is kind of that's a point that I guess is made a few times already in this show. I don't know. For some reason, I keep thinking of this generation of miracles as an absolute unit. Like they were kind of the best of the best when it came to any of the players in like basically all of the district, right? But that's not to say that there isn't more good players that weren't on that team, right? That weren't in that school. The reason that the Generation of Miracles is so popular and so well known is because it was 5 players or 6 players all together on one team. They just happened to all join into the one team, or they all decided to go together there, whatever happened. But then, you know, you still have other good players, like this bald dude, who's apparently really, really good at defending. Like, he can match up with someone like Kisei, no problem. Just he wasn't a part of the Generation of Miracles, so, like, people don't know him as well. So, I guess that's kind of something in my head. It's like, you know, oh, they're the Miracles. Like, they should beat everybody. But no, there's definitely players that are even maybe better than them. Even your man. It's like, it's your fault. It's your fault that I suck. Oh, he's a dramatic dude. Okay. I hope that messes them up, man. I really hope that messes them up. I hope that they practice to go against this incredibly strong defense team, and then Sadine just demolishes, just beats them right through. Man, they deserve it. It's like, yeah, no, Sadine isn't gonna win this. They suck. Their defense is too good. No. Wait. No, we're not going up against them already, are we? There's no. There's no way. We ain't zooming through it that quick. Oh? Yeah? Yeah, come on. You know you want to watch us. Yeah, we see you over there. Trying to sneak a peek. I love that Kuroko's just being so blatant with it. Yeah, so we're going up again. Oh my god, bro. We don't need to go against them already. Give us another match in between, guys. Come on. We need to prepare here. National class team. Yeah, but, you know, it's almost a little more intimidating when they're all, like, normal people, but they're still, like, a national class team, right? Because, you know, you can look at a team and they'll have, like, you know, a 2-meter tall guy, or they'll have at least, like, you know, a pretty tall, a pretty big dude. And it's like, okay, that explains it. That makes sense as to why they're such a power class team. But you look at all these normal guys, and it's like, okay, what is so special about these dudes? Like, I don't see anything. I don't know what's going on here. Which one of these guys is, like, the powerhouse part? And which one, like, are they all powerhouses? We don't know. Like, it's incredibly tough to read. 2 third years? Okay. Yeah, but the bald guy, he's also a big part, right? Oh. Hello. The guy. Oh, yeah, throw some hands, Captain. Or Coach, sorry. Okay, at least he's respectful. Can't read. Okay, apology accepted. Yeah, we still gonna beat you, though. We weren't. Only this dude. Bro, I thought, what is with everybody being dicks? Literally, the 2-meter tall guy was like, yeah, you guys are weak. You guys, like, you're not that strong. And now this team, they're also like, yeah, you guys are weak. You're not that strong. It's like, Bro, what is going on here? Like, are we just... Is this a prank? Oh god. So quiet. Oh boy. Oh, this is awkward. What's up? No doubt, no doubt. Oh yeah? Everyone's like, yeah, right. Yeah, right. No, we don't want it. Oh, she's dead. No, coach. Nearly quit. Damn. Brutal, yeah. Yeah, baby. Become strong enough to be sure of that. Hell yeah. Got some new players, we got some new methods, some new strategies, we're good to go. Forget this defense. Like, as long as we can get past the bald guy and the big captain dude, then I'm sure we're good to go. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, bit of redemption, right? That makes sense because it's like, yeah, they lost. They brutally lost. To not sugarcoat it. But yeah, no, they lost against this team. Obviously, that led them to heartbreak. They even said they wanted to quit. So, of course, that led to a little bit of probably hatred towards the game, even if it wasn't like as much as maybe Kuroko had when he was doing it. But still, they had negative feelings towards it. So it's definitely like you need to have something that makes you like, you can say you're over it, you can say you're happy, but a lot of the time there needs to be an action that helps you to get over it. Like, you can't just heal from it without doing anything, right? Without doing anything about the thing that made you hate it in the first place. So when it comes to this game, it's very much their redemption. It's like, we got whooped last time, so we need to like, they need to beat them in order to get over this sort of hump and to really, really feel like they're into it again. It's sort of the same with Kuroko. Like, he hated basketball. And maybe a part of him still does because he hasn't quite gotten over it. I think that's kind of what he was just saying, is like, this match is important to them. That's sort of him saying like his goal is also important to him. His goal of beating all the member of the Miracles, to show them like the kind of basketball that he plays. That is his goal. And he's not going to be maybe happy with the game until he completes that goal, because that is what he needs to do in order to get over the past regret, or just, hatred, I guess is just the word to use for it. So he definitely feels that connection, and he kind of knows a little bit deeper what's going on. That's why he's telling Kagami, because Kagami, he's like, no, I never hated it. I've always loved it. So he doesn't understand what these guys are going through. Yeah, bro. At least as good. Yeah, no, probably better, considering he whooped Kisei. He's having a good time. That's even worse, too. Like, you have this guy putting this intense pressure on you, and he's smiling at you. He's like, hey, I'm having a great time here. Yeah, bro. Okay, I can see why their defense is so, like, renowned. Yeah. Okay, I feel like once they score 1 point, that's going to do, like, all the work for them, because that's going to be, like, we can do it, right? For a second. Well. Okay. Yeah, get out of here. Charging. Damn. Man got too fired up. But I understand it, man. This guy, he's literally blocking Kagami the whole time, like, and he's talking shit. He's like, yeah, I know, these guys suck. They're terrible. This guy here, I thought he was good, but he's actually awful. So don't worry. It's like, bro, can you get a filter, please? Like, honestly. Impossible to play again. Yeah, I don't get that still. Like, are they like just erratic? Like, they're just kind of like, getting in the way sort of thing? I don't know. Yeah, they got everybody covered. You can't pass. What are you going to do, man? You can do something? Oh, give him a second. Oh, what's she figured out? Old martial arts. Oh, to avoid twisting. Energy spend. Oh, okay. So they're saving as much energy as they can by moving weirdly. So that's what they mean when it's moving weirdly. Okay. Right, yeah. Yeah, now that we figured it out, can maybe do something against it. Honestly, I could respect it though, because like, I don't know, something about it. They're not just studying basketball, right? They're also technically studying like martial arts too. Like not fully, like not in a way that's like super, super impressive, but they are like somebody thought of this. The coach thought of this and they put it into effect, and every single team member had the drive to learn this like whole martial arts thing. It's like, yeah, we got to move specifically with our arms in sync with our legs or whatever it was. And I respect it because they're putting in that work. It's like they had to find a way in order to confuse the team that they're playing against, and so that it's not easy to go. They knew that they wanted to do the defense. They wanted to focus on the defense. So they found a way to do it that's not just, the basics. Because if you just do the basics, then, you're a basic team, right? Yeah, exactly. Fall for fakes, lose their balance. Yeah, it's all about just breaking their focus, right? Whoever the guy that's covering Kagami, Sugama or something, one of his team members yelled to him like, "Hey, don't overdo it or you're gonna get tired before the second half." And I have a feeling that might come into play. Like, they probably, doing this whole martial arts thing, like, they have to think about it too, right? So they're kind of mentally draining it. Like, we have to be sure that we are working our arms, like, in sync with our legs, and they have to put that extra level of thinking into it. So even mentally and, of course, physically, they're going to be exhausted at some point. They're going to get tired. And that's probably when it's going to start to get weaker, right? Okay. Have a plan. It's like, no, but, I'm good enough. I can do it. Basketball is basketball. Get this martial arts shit out of here. We don't need it. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like, yeah, we're faster than you. Oh, he going for it? He's straight up getting it? Important for our seniors. Yeah, and he's using that. He's like, okay, if it's important to them, it's important to me. Everything you said, but Kuroko explained it. Understood the last part. It's important. We need it. Want to win this game. Yeah, that's the part he understands. He's like, yeah, I do too. I want to win this game too. I understand that. Yeah, atta boy. Man just went for it. Honestly, it seemed like he just stopped thinking about it, right? He's like, forget this guy's defense, forget his martial arts. I'm just going to go fast, and I'm going to get the point. And that's all it was. Anyone get past you? Oh, he ain't smiling anymore. Or maybe he is. Yeah. Oh, no, he's smiling more. The fun and the pain are just getting started. Ooh. Okay, man. You look like you're enjoying it maybe a little too much. little weird, but I'll give you a pass. I didn't think we were going to get into this match yet. The first match, like, man, I really thought we were going to play some other teams before going up against, like, the real powerhouse school. But, hey, man, like, at least it's not a member of the Generation of Miracles. Like, I know what I just said at the beginning. It doesn't mean he's not, like, they're not great players, right? But at least there's that. Like, we don't have to focus on two of Kuroko's rivals in a day. So that's at least a positive. But still, this team is incredibly tough. Their defense is stupid. They're using martial arts. Like, they are taking it that seriously that they learned a form, or at least a small form of martial arts, in order to up their defense game. So we cannot take them lightly at all. Like, we did just get this point, but that doesn't mean they're gonna, like, that might just mean that team is now even more fired up, and it's gonna be even tougher to get through them, because now they know their weakness. It's like, yeah, Kagami, he's going to try to go fast around us. So maybe they'll try to put like 2 guys on him instead. Of course, that would then sacrifice like one of the other players. Like they can't cover everybody. And then that would be when Kuroko could come in and do more passing, right? So I don't know. It's kind of like a give and take sort of situation. Like they can try to, just keep Sugima on Kagami and see maybe he'll be fired up enough to cover him. Or maybe they're going to kind of switch it up now that they've kind of broken their formation and it's not working as well. Who knows? But I know it's going to be a pain. Like the rest of this game is not going to be easy just because we finally got like 1 point against them, 1 dunk. So like I said, though, I do respect this team. I actually really do enjoy it. Like if I was watching basketball, I think I would honestly like really appreciate a defense-oriented team because that's kind of, you can go all in on offense too, but then I feel like just defense is so stronger. Like it's much more, for me, it's much more respectable because you're putting in that dedication in order to, protecting your own home court, right? Like, I definitely enjoy their method of playing. They're not the team we're rooting for, but I could see myself, if I was watching a game of them versus like, somebody else, I would definitely root for these guys because, Sugima and the captain, they are being kind of mean. They're like, yeah, these guys are weak. Like, we don't need to worry about them too much. Like, we can even see that they're so weak. Other than that, I do enjoy watching them. And that's a good thing, right? Like, that's the thing with the sports anime is, like, you don't want to make a team that you're going up against just absolutely evil. Not all of them, anyway. Like, of course, there's going to be some teams, like, the one last episode with, the tall guy, the 2-meter with Papa. Like, I didn't really like their team. They were just being kind of dicks. And then there was the team with the thugs on it that we didn't even watch the game for, but I know I would have been just rooting for them to get smushed the whole time. But no, I like that they actually make these teams somewhat likable, somewhat respectable at the very least with the way that they play. So that's a good thing, though I know we are going to beat them because everybody's thinking that we're going to lose. Like, the Seiho team themselves, they keep saying we're weak. Midorima and his team, they're saying that, like, we're not going to win because they think the defense is too strong. So they've been practicing to go up against that team because they just have no faith that we're going to win. So I know that we're going to win and, surprise everybody for sure. But, that just makes it more satisfying though, right? Like, I can't wait to see Midorima's face when he sees that we win. I'm sure it'll just be the normal, like, face that he does a lot. But still, it's going to be satisfying because he ain't expecting it. And neither is many other people. It actually seems like maybe Kisei expects us to win and his buddy that he's with. Because they were saying, like, he knew. Kisei's buddy, he was talking about, the martial arts and how he knows everything about it. But he said, like, yeah, our team isn't, like, Seirin, they're not just going to sit down and take it this whole time. They're going to do something about it. He knew that because he went up against them and he knows, like, the strength that we have. So that's good. Like, we do have some people that know what we are capable of and they root for us. So I like that. I like that Kisei, he can kind of, I don't know, he's not just salty about it, about losing, and he's not just hoping for a downfall. He respects Kuroko. I think he respects Kagami. He probably respects the whole team, right? Him and the rest of his team. Like, they have to respect it because they lost against them. And I love that they're just not being haters because that would be like the easy route to take. Just, yeah, I hope they lose. I hope they just crash and burn. Yeah, I don't know like how long this match is going to last. If it's only going to be 2 or 3 episodes maybe because, yeah, they're really kind of speeding through it, it seems like. Like I said, I didn't expect to get into it this quickly. So I was really surprised when we just started this episode. So I imagine it won't go on for like 4 or 5 episodes. Like, I don't know. That's the thing is I'm still comparing it to haikyu with like some matches would last 4 or 5 episodes in haikyu or like half, like, I don't know, 6 episodes. This series, I don't know if they would go to that extent because it seems like the games are much shorter so far. We haven't gone up against any like, really, really powerful teams. I think basically they've only spanned like 2 episodes so far, a lot of these matches. Whether these new like tournament games, if they start to add length onto them, make them a little bit more difficult, have like more backstory kind of wedged in between to keep it going longer, which I appreciate. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Like, I'm okay with a game lasting for longer because then it adds more tension to it. Just don't drag it out for like stupidly long. Like this game, I don't think it needs to last that long, right? Probably I'd be happy if they ended it next episode. But maybe the match with like Midorima, have it go maybe a little bit longer. Maybe not, because our team will be tired. I don't know how that's gonna go. Yeah, I really enjoy like this match so far. I feel like Sugima, the bald dude, is probably like the most pain in the ass to go through right now. They said that the other two like third years are kind of the big ones that we have to worry about, but so far we haven't seen much with them. But they're probably maybe keeping them a secret until like later on when they definitely need to pull it out. Like they're keeping their skills hidden until they really need them, maybe. So we'll see. We've kind of seen that the big, like the coach dude, or the captain, sorry, he's good with the defense. He can like block people when they're going for the shots. So that we kind of understand. The other like longer haired dude though, haven't seen much of his, like much action on his part yet. So I'm guessing probably next episode we'll see something with him. Anyway though, really enjoyed that episode. Really good. Excited to see what happens next episode. Maybe we'll finish this match off. Maybe they'll keep it going. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that's probably going to be it for this video because, yeah, that's all I really want to talk about. Had some good moments in there. Hopefully, you know, it keeps it going with this match, keeps it good. And hopefully, you know, Kagami and Kuroko, hopefully Kuroko can get sorted out because he hasn't been able to do a whole lot because of the defense. So hopefully they can kind of squeeze him in there, get him doing something. But yeah, that is going to be it for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to stay updated on this series or any of my other series that I'm doing. And you guys can drop a comment down below about the video, the episode, the series, whatever you want to say. Just no spoilers, obviously. And I do have a Patreon link down below. It gives you early access to the videos. And that is it. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll talk to you all later. Peace.